Next experiment is related with the measurement of zero sequence reactance, right? So in any abnormal short circuit condition, how much will be the value of zero sequence current, and accordingly what will be the reactance which will be offered by the machine, that we are going to measure in case of three phase synchronous generator. You can see that for this we need DC motor alternator setup. Okay, so this is DC motor which is coupled, which is going to apply mechanical input to machine. You can see that the stator side of the machine or armature side, it has been shorted. Okay, that is an abnormal or transient condition. This does not happen normally. Okay, and through that we have connected a voltmeter and ammeter which are going to read the voltage of the machine and current which will be drawn by the supply. Okay, for that we need a single phase variac, and field in this case is been short circuited. Okay, because it is an abnormal transient condition, that is why we are shorting the field part of this machine. Okay, you can read it out that the three phase of alternator when short circuited carry equal cophasals current. When they are been shorted, they carried equal cophasals current. The flux produced by all these phases being in zero phase difference. That means the current which will be drawn by the machine by R phase, Y phase and B phase, they will be equal in magnitude, but they will not carry any phase difference between each other. Okay, that is why they are going to be non-revolving in nature. Because they are non-revolving in nature, so they will not interact with field winding. That is why in this experiment we are shorting the field winding. If you can remember the slip test, there the field winding was open. Okay, because there the components were revolving in nature, they will interact with field winding. Okay, but in this case, because all the three components of R, Y and B phase, they are having zero phase difference, non-revolving in nature, they will not interact with field winding. So either you keep field winding open or short, it does not hamper the recording. But because it is a transient condition, that is why we need to short the field winding. Right? So same thing has been done in case of connection. First we'll see the alternator ratings. This is the setup. Okay. And the rating is 4 ampere is the rated current. 4 ampere is the rated current of alternator. Okay. Okay, DC motor connection you already know. The alternator R, Y and B, you can see R, Y and B, they are shorted with each other. Okay, and with the help of neutral we are going through towards the dimmer side. Okay, so these are the connection. Field is been shorted. Okay, because it is a transient condition, that is why we have shorted the field. Field is not going to remain constant. Okay, so in this first case, see that variac is in zero position. We'll on the DC motor. Okay, we'll check the speed. Speed is 1300. We need to vary it. Now the speed is almost 1500. Okay, 1500 RPM. Okay, voltage is 7.2. Okay, voltage is 7.2. Now we'll apply 8 ampere. 8 ampere. Voltage is 14. Now we'll apply 12 ampere. Voltage is 20.4. 20.4, right? Now we need to turn off variac. Okay, bring the DC motor rheostat in minimum condition and switch off the DC supply. Okay, so the first recording was done in case of when the machine is in running condition. Now we have turned off the DC motor. Now we'll make the readings or recordings when the machine is in standstill condition. Why we are doing so? Because the zero sequence current, that is IR0, IY0 and IB0, which is drawn by the machine, they are not having any phase difference. They are non-revolving in nature. These components will not interact with field winding. Okay. Armature is creating zero sequence current and these components are not non-revolving in nature. They will not interact with field winding. That is why if you keep field winding running or in standstill condition, the recordings are almost same. Okay, that is why we are making reading at standstill condition again. We have stopped the DC motor. Okay, same readings you need to make. We will apply 4 ampere. 4 ampere. Current is, sorry, voltage is 7. 7. Next 8 ampere we are applying. 8, that is 13.8. Then next is at 12 ampere. 12 ampere, it is 20.4. 20.4. Okay, so we'll turn off the single phase thermostat. Why we are using thermostat? Because we are not actually loading the machine. Okay, that is why we are using variac. So you can see that this IR0, IY0 and IB0, they are having same magnitude but they are having zero phase difference. That is why you make the reading either at running condition or standstill condition. Almost same observation you will get. Okay, and second thing, why we are applying such rating? Because the rating of the machine is 4 ampere, but because the three parts of the machine, that is R phase, Y phase and B phase, they have been shorted, right? R phase, Y phase and B phase, they are shorted. Okay, and we have connected a voltmeter like this, and we have connected an ammeter like this, and here there is a single phase AC supply, right? So what is happening when you are applying current here? This current is getting divided like this, I by 3, I by 3, I by 3. That is why 4 means 4 by 3, 8 means 8 by 3 per phase current. Okay, and 12 means 12 by 3. Okay, so so third reading is the rated current. 12 by 3 means 4 ampere. Rating of the machine is 4 ampere. So last reading is the rated current. But to have the average on this component, that is why we are taking 3 possible readings. Okay, so make this calculation and take out the average and then comment on it. Thank you. Next experiment in machine lab is related with negative sequence reactance, right? So whenever there will be some abnormal condition in the machine, in case of short circuit, in that case machine will draw negative sequence current. Okay, so that negative sequence current or abnormal current, how much reactance will be offered by machine itself, that we are going to record in this experiment. Okay, again we need DC motor setup and alternator setup. Alternator rating is 440 volt, 4.3 ampere, 3.5 kVA and 1500 rpm, right? So 4.3 ampere is the maximum current rating capacity of the machine. You can see RYB, we have connected a voltmeter and we have connected a wattmeter. So you can see Y phase, this is ml of wattmeter, which is the current coil of wattmeter, through ammeter, and if the switch is in the closed position, it is connected to B. That means Y and B phase, they are shorted. Y and B phase through this current coil, through ammeter, closed switch, it has been shorted. Okay, so during that period, whatever current will be drawn by that machine is going to be the negative sequence current. Okay, and these negative sequence current, they revolve in negative direction with respect to stator winding. That is why they are termed as negative. They are revolving in opposite direction. Okay, so let us see this connection point. You can see that we have employed a switch here. The purpose of switch is just to protect the machine in case of if the current is going beyond 4.3 ampere or if there is some misconnection, okay, or wrong connection. So that Y phase, you can see that Y phase is connected to M, and L connection through ammeter, it is through switch, it is connected to B phase of the machine. Okay, Y phase, it is connected to wattmeter, M terminal, and L terminal of wattmeter is connected to ammeter, ammeter to switch, and switch to it is connected to B phase. Y and B phase are shorted through wattmeter current coil, ammeter through switch to B. Okay, Y and B are shorted. This is the terms related with connection point. So what we'll do, we'll on the DC motor, we'll maintain the rated speed, okay, and we will start varying the field current of alternator, okay, and we'll go up to the rated current 4.3 ampere.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll on the DC motor first. We'll check the speed. Speed is slightly higher. One 86 88. Okay, 1500. Okay. Now we'll on the DC excitation of alternator. Okay, and switch is in the off position. That is why you can see none of the meters are working. We'll make it on and we'll check the ammeter. It is within 4.3 ampere, which is the rated current of the machine. So everything is properly connected. Now we'll vary the ammeter reading. Okay, so we'll take at 2.5. We have to take the reading up to 4.3 ampere, so we can make any of the recording. 2.5 ampere, 2.5. Okay, wattmeter is 115. Voltmeter is
114.
114 volt. Okay, now we'll increase the
3.5
current 3 ampere. Okay, current is 3 ampere. Wattmeter reading is 150. Voltage is
121.
121. We increase the current 3.5. 3.5. Wattmeter is 190. Wattmeter reading is
130. Voltmeter 130.
130.
ओके।
पहले वाला कितना था?
इसके पहले 114।
114 था क्या?
हाँ
115 था।
इसके पहले वाला कम करो। देखो
अभी देखो।
उन्नीस आ रहा। 119 1
नहीं, wattmeter.
वाटमीटर 140 था ना। वाटमीटर की
Now we'll take the reading at 4 ampere. 4 ampere. Wattmeter
180 है 200 230
230. Wattmeter 230 है. हाँ.
138
138.
4.3
Okay. Last reading we'll take at 4.3. 4.
और जाओ 6 पे जाओ 4.6 बस
4.3. Last reading because that is the rated current.
300
300.
142
142. Okay, so these are the recordings of the experiment. You should calculate Z2, take the average of it, and then calculate X2, and finally you make the average of X2 and write in the result part. Okay, now we'll off the machine. We'll bring it to maximum position. Switch off the switch. Switch off the DC supply of alternator. Bring the rheostat of DC motor in minimum position and switch off the DC supply. Okay, that's all with the experiment.